What's going on, everybody? It's Korr here, and welcome back, finally, to a brand new episode of Korr Plays. Now, before I start this off, I would like for all of us to take a minute and mourn the loss of our good friend, the Korr Plays intro. Yes, I know, it's very sad, but it was 30 seconds long, and the hell? Can I start one of these goddamn videos without the damn game interrupting me? F*** off! As I was saying, welcome back to a new episode of Korr Plays. In this episode, we're gonna be playing Tokyo Xtreme Racer 3 on the PlayStation 2. Now, this is a very... I'm gonna hit start real quick, just in case the game decides to play the demo mode again. This is a very unorthodox, quirky, strange racing game from... Shit, I forgot what year it's from. I'll put the year up on the screen for you right now. I know for a fact that it's from the early 2000s, but it's very strange, and not many people know of this game's existence except for the dedicated fans. And it's an interesting game. It's basically Wangan Midnight, but not licensed and in a video game form. So the entire game basically consists of highway battles on Tokyo and, in fact, most of Japan's very complex network of highways. And it's a very interesting game, so I thought it would be worthy of coming under scrutiny in this episode of Korr Plays. By the way, you will see a lot more of this game, but it will be part of the early Korr 1000 series coming soon. So, let's go ahead and jump into quest mode here, or rather what this game refers to as the career mode. And we have this very strange button system, as you can see here. It's just a bunch of rotated squares, I guess. Versus battle is grayed out because there's no second controller. So let's go ahead and jump into quest mode, hit continue. And we're thrusted straight into the menu. And you'll notice there's no music, aside from the music that I've added in editing. That's because this game blasts you with Eastern European cooking show music when you're in the garage. So I did you all a favor and turned it off. So here's your career menu. I don't know why it says Hell Atomic Bomb on there. So as you can see, I shamelessly installed 100% save, and I have 99 million CP, whatever the hell CP means. Cyberpunk? Where's Judy? Here we are in the garage menu. You have a bunch of things that you can do here. Now, notice how some of the menu options have very strange names. For example, car change, or car setting, singular. Or this here, end mode. That's because the entirety of this game has been machine translated in English, and not very well, as you'll see shortly. But for this video, we're going to be buying and building a car, like we usually do in these videos, and then we're going to drive it. So for that, we need to hop into the car shop, and as you can see here, bad translation again, car purchase and car sale. And if you notice, the scrolling text on the bottom said, execute a purchase of a car. I feel like I'm reading the instruction manual of a rip-off product of some kind. But for us, what matters here is the car purchase menu, and this is where you can choose your car brand. Now, this game has some truly incredibly weird cars. Like seriously, I'll show you some of them in a little bit. And as you can see, Japanese manufacturers are prevalent. That's usually the way it works with games made by Japanese publishers. So, but you also have some non-Japanese stuff like Di Tommaso and Dodge and General Motors. I don't know why they're General Motors and not specific subsidiaries, and Lotus, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, all that good stuff. As for the cars themselves, they are, well, to be honest, exactly what you'd expect in a Japanese racing game. Some of them are really, really bizarre, and I don't think I've ever seen them in any other racing game, with the possible exception of Gran Turismo. For example, if we go in here, we can see the Subaru Alcyone, if that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. Many of you know that this car was eventually succeeded by the SVX, but I don't think I've ever seen the first generation model, but we have it here. As for the other brands in the game, there's all the stuff you'd expect. There's a Mark IV Golf. Sadly, this game was too old to feature the Mark V. And there's also, I didn't know this, the Mercedes 500e. That's awesome. But we're not going to be building any of these in this video. Oh no. Because this game somehow, for reasons that I seriously don't understand, also has this absolutely epic piece of automotive engineering, the Isuzu V-Cross. And you better believe that this is exactly the car that we're going to be building in this video, and we're going to insult everybody who treads on the wand gun tonight. So let's go ahead and pick it up. See, there's a bunch of colors. Yes, we're going to go with the mint green. And this game lets you customize your license plate as well, but you can't do all that much to the license plate. It's just a bunch of predetermined Japanese prefectures and numbers. So I'm just going to put something random here. Yes, I would like to change to this car. Now, before we go into the customization, I would like to point out something that's very annoying about this game. So you go to sell your car, right? You select the car that you want to sell, you sell it, and then it boots you back to the main career menu, and you have to go in there again instead of just continuing to sell your other cars if that's what you want to do. It's really strange, but that's what they decided to do. So now it's time to jump into the tuning shop, and this is where you have all your tuning categories. It's just the basic stuff that you would expect. For some reason, the performance upgrades go all the way up to level 9. In most cases, that is. Those are the smallest quad exhaust pipes I've ever seen. The muffler itself is actually bigger. Oh, we get an intercooler. Yes, this game has some interesting pieces of attention to detail, and you can do engine swaps as well, including a rotary, which I find to be pretty cool. But for this, we're going to go with the Turbo V6. And we're already up to 547 horsepower in this car. That's incredible. Anyway, I'm just going to breeze through the performance upgrades. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so now it's time for the most time-consuming part of filming these videos, and that's choosing the rims, of which there are quite a few, including some brands that I've never seen before, like Riverside Co. Limited, or First. Those look like Mugen wheels to me. Maybe they weren't allowed to use the brand name. Oh, actually, those would look pretty good on a Isuzu Via Cross, but I can't buy them. Sure, why not? Yes, and they're on. Bruh. Oh, what? Okay, check this out. Once you buy the wheels, they're not automatically equipped onto the car. You have to go into wheel change and equip them yourself. What? Also, the tires look incredibly strange for some reason. I don't know what's up with that, but let's carry on and be perplexed by this game's menus, because I genuinely don't get it. Tires, they don't look any different to me. Well, that's because the game is running at a fairly low resolution. Sure, S tire, whatever the hell that means. And just like Need for Speed Heat and Payback and 2015, you gotta do it separately and you can't do it both at the same time. I see. So we basically can't do anything to this car. All the bumpers and things are grayed out. We can take the wing off, sure. Oh, that's it. Dress up. Ooh. You can change the light color, something a bit different. Oh, we can have blue turn signals, because, you know, that's legal. Or clear turn signals, again, because that's legal. You can have a different horn. You have to press left stick to try them out. License plate. Oh, we can have an offset plate. And one on inside the car as well. I'm going to go with that, actually. This Isuzu Via Cross is trying to be an Alfa Romeo. You can change the gauge color. I think that looks a lot like the actual car. Like the real-life version, so color change. Now we're keeping this color. Oh, wait, window. They just had to use RGB sliders, didn't they? Full tint, because, again, that's illegal. Stickers, no, I'm not bothering with that. Okay, so there's body paint and color change. Ooh, and we can see the literal texture file, I imagine, for the car in the game's files. What the hell is this menu? And what the hell is Spewit? I'm lost. Okay, enough. Get me out of here. Nope, nope, nope. Whew, okay. That was quite possibly the most ridiculous customization system I've ever encountered. I'm glad it's over, because I think that took up literally 2/3 of the video. So, finally, it's time to drive. Actually drive. Now, I've never actually experienced most of the areas in this game, and I'm gonna avoid pronouncing these names because I imagine I can't pronounce them all that well. Kandabashi. Okay. Outer loop. Never really understood that. Oh, by the way, when you see this, shift assist, this is asking if you want to use the automatic or manual transmission. This game calls it the shift assist. And this is, by the way, this is how you know that you're playing a machine-translated Japanese game. Instead of loading, it says now loading. Every single time. Even Sonic 06 did that. And we have some hideous-looking vertical scan lines on the screen. And it's raining, so physics are impossible. Excuse me. Come on, V across, that way all-wheel drive here. Right, okay. I see. Let's try finding an area without any rain, okay? Let's try it. And by the way, even though sometimes the game displays sunny as the weather, it's constantly a night, just like Need for Speed 2015. Okay, scan lines are gone now, for the most part. Alright, here we go. So, driving along the highway, you encounter these other cars, NPCs that have the letter R, press R2, and you can challenge them to a race. Also, this is yet another one of those games where you can't change the unit display, so I'm pretty much stuck on miles per hour for the entirety of this gameplay. Oh no! He's a f***ing bully. Come on, Via Cross. I know you weigh like 6,000 tons, but get a move on. This game does not have NOS, by the way. So, good luck. Okay, dumbass AI. Thank you. So, now we just gotta maintain the lead. This thing is very slow for having 547 horsepower, but I think it'll do the job just fine here. So, once you're in the lead, you'll see these bars on the top of the screen. And I lost the battle. Before I found time to explain what the bars do, I lost because... Son of a bitch. By the way, this game is not open world in the slightest, because you're basically forced to rummage around these highways, and look at this bull. The car is just constantly drifting. Once the car starts drifting and losing traction everywhere, you can't get it back into control unless you just let off the gas like that. It's bullshit. Also, all the traffic cars are exactly the same, just these yellow vans with official written on them. I have no idea what's up with that, but... So, this game basically... Oh, f***ing hell. Move! Alright. That's the only way to get traction. Bring the car to a full stop, because that's fun, right? So, by most counts, this game sucks. Okay, the driving controls are the gameplay is bare bones. Saying that it's bare bones is an understatement. And it's badly translated. The menus are a mess. It's just not a very good game, but it still has a dedicated group of fans all over the internet. And I think it's because... So, this game, as I just explained, is kind of bad. But because it's representative of what most people want to see in... I was about to say Need for Speed, but I actually realized it's literally every racing game on the face of the planet. Get your act together, guys. Stop asking for Tokyo. This is basically what people want, and that, combined with the customization and the rather interesting car list, is why this game has such a big cult following. But in my experience, and keep in mind, I've played this game before, actually, but this game is crap. I'm not finding these physics enjoyable at all. The premise of the game and the way you progress and the gameplay is just... It's just ridiculous. But, you know, I understand why people would like this game, and as long as you know how to play it, which I don't because I keep losing traction, as you can see, it could be... Okay, that's enough. So, I could understand why people like this game, but I'm just not feeling it. So, because I lost twice, I think we're gonna have to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel. Also, check me out on Twitter. There will be a link in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.